they revealed a silver-lined star, for America's team had weathered the storm, and their leader had returned. Tony Romo is back.
Caught it! Touchdown! Perfect throw from Romo Williams into the end zone. Bryant, touchdown!
It takes Tony Romo. He's a great team winner. Guys play really good football. Hopefully it starts something. We'll see.
Desmond Purnell is at the Jones Mahal for a big game today in the middle of the Thanksgiving tripleheader. What's up, Desmond? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Rich. Following Sunday's win over Miami, Cowboys defensive end Journey Mincy called Tony Romo the savior of our season. After losing games for 63 days, you can't really blame Mincy for wanting to glorify the name of Tony Romo. But perhaps the best is yet to come. Romo said he should be sharper today after knocking off some rust against Miami. Also, Romo scouted both the Dolphins and the Panthers while still recovering from that broken left clavicle. Romo was able to pull off the victory against the Dolphins, but may have a tougher time against this undefeated Panthers team that leads the league in takeaways and ranks second in sacking the quarterback.
Well, Desmond, it's quite simple. I mean, you could begin to do the math. Certainly, if you just even figure that the current first-place team will continue to split its remaining games, and the Giants finish 8-8, and that might be the record to shoot for. That would mean the Cowboys are allowed to lose one more game between now and the rest of the season to have a shot at even tying the Giants atop the division. The question is, how can the Cowboys avoid that loss today and just maybe start to run the table in the manner that everybody believes that they have to win it all? Michael Irvin, first up, you. So.
Well, first of all, my glasses are broken. My glasses are broke, man. So if I look forward to...
Oh, gosh.
Well, what happened? Let me just hold on.
Michael Irvin. Michael needs a monocle. You're going to turn into the Monopoly guy by the end.
Killing me now. Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
Glasses are fake anyway.
Glasses are not fake. Stop talking. My glasses are not fake. They are not fake.
Fake.
Listen, let me tell you. Rich,
Yeah.
the formula that got them where they needed to be last year. Run the football, let Tony Romo do what he does. Last week, they got back to that formula. Run the football, let Tony Romo do what he does. That's why what Marshall said earlier is the key to what happens here today. That is what you have to make sure that this dude, and Dan McFadden has been doing a great job right now, a lot better than I thought he would be doing. I must give him some credit for that. And handling the rushing game for the Dallas Cowboys. That's their formula. Hand them the football, and then let Tony Romo do what he does.
And I know they did that against the Miami Dolphins, a team that was starting to pride themselves of being physical. Today it changes. These two linebackers, Thomas Davis and Kuechly, you must get a body on them. If they are going to win, this offensive line must. I'm not talking about just control the line. They have to dominate the line of scrimmage because this front seven is as physical as they come. And here's the thing. Once you drop Tony Romo back, Jason Garrett and Scott Linehan, they have to make a calculated decision because you still have a chance to get in the playoffs after this game. But if you get Tony Romo hurt versus the team who ranked second in sacks, that being Carolina, you get him hurt again, your chances of making the playoffs this season is over.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Tony Romo, and their offense, which is great, but they have Rod Marinelli's defense too, and it's going to be a huge game for them because that defense has got to tackle Cam Newton. He's the best running quarterback there is in the league. He's 255 pounds, Marshall, and he's going to run on 3rd and 1. He's going to run in the red zone. He's going to escape with unpassed plays. You got to tackle him and minimize his damage, eliminate first downs and touchdowns. The other thing is, his favorite target, Greg Olsen. You got to jam him. You got to double him. You got to stop him. Cam, his favorite receiver, hasn't played all year, Kelvin Benjamin, so his favorite receiver, his target, is Greg Olsen. So find a way to slow him down, stop him too, and now you got a chance to win. You got to play some defense in this game.
Well, he comes off a 5-touchdown game. Most of them before halftime. He had a heck of a week 11, Cam Newton.